Hello and welcome to the Inconsistency Club Podcast, a place to embrace your paradoxical, multifaceted, creative and expressive flow and rebel against societal pressures to be consistent in an infinitely inconsistent world. I'm Jenny Fiennes-Giles. I hope you like the show. Hello everybody. I hope that you're well. It's been a hot minute since I've done a podcast episode, so welcome back. Say it to myself as well. I'm just literally lying here in bed. It's 10 o'clock at night on a bank holiday Monday. There is school tomorrow. I've got things booked in and I've had a really busy weekend and I've had a lot going on. I'm just lying here contemplating life and this journey that my soul has chosen to bring me on as Jen, and all of the things that my human is experiencing. And one of the things that's really sitting with me and I'm feeling over the weekend especially and today is the energy of I don't chase, I attract. So I have been in the personal development, spiritual awareness world for probably 10 years now, actually, blimey. And I really fell into the trap at the beginning of toxic positivity, of being afraid of my shadows, of worrying about having any feeling that wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, because what you think about, you bring about, and you are manifesting all the time. And so if you're having negative thoughts, then it's your fault, you're manifesting it too. And it is really toxic. It's really, really hard, especially when you suffer with your mental health and when, life is tough. And I have absolutely had the, what would I call it? The program running of what have I done wrong? It's my fault. I'm not good enough. I don't do enough. I've done it wrong. Like, that's definitely been a program that's run deep within me all my life. And so that side of things was really, really tricky and toxic and hard, and it never felt right because it didn't honor the other side. But I don't chase, I attract doesn't feel currently, obviously things change all the time, experiences change, expectations change, realizations change, awareness changes, but I don't chase, I attract currently, as I am now led here in this moment, feels like truth. It feels like a soul level truth, and it doesn't feel like laziness, it doesn't feel like procrastination. It feels like alignment. It feels like acceptance. It feels like peace, actually. It feels like a reset for my nervous system. And that is what I'm all about right now. That is what I need. I've recently received an opportunity to be supported by the system, because I have had mental health struggles for the last couple of years. The last 18 months especially have been really tough. I have had some really, really dark moments. I've been under a lot of strain and struggle, mostly sort of financial stuff, feelings of instability, feeling a bit all over the place, proper dark night of the soul stuff. And lots of shadow work and up-leveling going on. And it has really, really meant that I've needed to rest and I've needed to learn to attract instead of forcing, hustling, striving, pushing, doing things that aren't aligned with me, doing things that aren't where my soul is guiding me to go. And it can cause a lot of uncomfortable conversations, a lot of discomfort from loved ones, family, friends, anyone that doesn't particularly understand or isn't on this path themselves can see it as, not to say they're dismissing their mental health side of things, not at all, but perhaps then when you start to seemingly look like you're doing better on those occasions where maybe you've surrendered even deeper into life and really just allowing the feelings and everything to flow. And so you have these updrafts just like you have the downpulls as well, and that can be probably then a bit discombobulating and can think, well, why are you still struggling? You seemingly are fine. Why can't you, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Because it's not aligned. It's not aligned. That's not where my soul needs to go. Seemingly, you might perceive me as struggling, but I'm not. I'm doing okay. I've got a plan. I understand where I'm supposed to be going. I'm being given guidance in every moment as to where I'm supposed to be. Yes, there will still be times when I am bawling my eyes out because I am so deep in the darkness and I'm sad, and that's okay. That's all okay, because then there are those polarity moments, the equal and opposite moments of absolute joy and ecstatic feelings of bliss and love and happiness. And that's what we signed up for, I believe. I really think that we're here to feel it all as human beings. We get so worried about feeling uncomfortable feelings. We get frightened that we're going to fall back into a darkness again. I know I have. That's definitely something that's come up for me over the last 18 months, is this feeling of fear around actually feeling better and feeling okay, because then you worry about when the other shoe's going to drop, when are you going to go downhill again, when are you going to feel bad again. And then when it does come, you can worry and you can think, oh my God, this is going to be it. And then all of that worry, instead of actually feeling it, allowing it to flow, you resist it. And so of course it persists until you actually feel it, and then it can pass, because this too shall pass. All of these sayings, they're sayings for a reason. People always say about things being cliches, but they're cliches for a reason, because they actually mean something. They actually work. They actually speak to an essence and a part of your soul that needs to hear it. And I don't chase, I attract is absolutely the soul food that I am digesting right now. And it can look lazy, it can look absolutely insane to anyone that doesn't get it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what other people say or how they think you should behave or what they expect of you. None of it matters. Everything is happening for me. And so I can just go, okay, cool. Right. Let's feel whatever's coming up. And then we'll roll on to the next thing. Where am I being guided next, heart? Where do I need to go, soul? And I'm just feeling this energy as I'm sat here now after, quite an intense 24 hours, quite big feelings, feeling very lethargic today, very tired, very overwhelmed, in a consuming mode of just needing to, distract. I've been totally addicted to my phone today, totally couldn't even see straight this morning because my brain was busy thinking. I was trying to force and trying to push things and trying to figure something out, and then it wasn't really working, and then maybe this could be it, and then maybe that could be it, and then oh no, that's not it, and oh my God, my poor brain. And I just had to stop and take a minute, and I've just been led here towards the end of the day going, oh my God, that is the chasing, and I'm not doing it. I'm not. Chasing has never, ever, ever got me anywhere. It hasn't. All the magic that's been in my life has come to me when I've least expected it. I've been open to it. I've been open to receive. I've been doing the inner work on figuring out my worthiness, understanding that I am enough, understanding that I'm deserving, understanding that I am love and I am loved. I have been giving to people. I have been, offering up my energy and love and support, my ears. I've been space holding, all of those things. And then things naturally come to me. And I feel that more deeply than ever. And I wish that the Jen from 10 years ago could understand that. But of course, I wouldn't be where I am now if I had got it then. It wouldn't have hit differently. It was a long time ago. And yeah, truly now is the time when these things feel deeper. I had lots of revelations 10 years ago, lots of inner understandings, inner ahas, but these things come in layers. It will always be growing. And I can't wait for 10 years' time when I'm sharing what I know now. And that song, I wish, what is it? I wish how's it go? Oh, I can't even think now. What I know now or something. I wish that I knew what I know now when I was younger. Yeah, that one. But I just know that like every day, every second of every day, every, minute, every breath is a new opportunity to be open to knowing myself deeper, to understanding things and knowing absolutely nothing at the same time, because there is no way to know what's going on. You literally have to surrender. You have to just wait for things to come to you. You have to be inspired in each moment. You have to see where your interest goes. You have to see how you're feeling. You have to really moderate and regulate yourself and go, right, I am so aware that I am addicted to my phone right now, and I am sad shopping, and I am eating stupid food. Like, wow, what am I trying to consume here? What am I trying to hide? What am I trying to put down? Interesting. No judgment, just wow, hey, I'm aware of it, but it's still going on. Cool. All right, it'll run its course soon. And then you go, okay. Oh, look, a podcast needs to come out. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe that was why I experienced everything I experienced today with no judgment. So, yeah, it really is a wild ride. 10:10 on the time as I look over there. Thank you very much. And I just guess that I wanted to share my musings and my ponderings with you, because I know that there will be people out there like myself, like many of my family and soul family around me, that are doing the work, that are living an alternate path, that are not being guided by the past and everything that has been dictated of how it should be. And they are choosing new, innovative ways of being and doing things. And to you I speak, and to you I say, you are doing an amazing job. What you're doing is needed. Leading from your heart and changing the way the world works is so needed. It has always been needed. This is not brand new information. This is not a trend. This is not a latest TikTok trend or anything like that. This is deep soul work that has been calling to people forever. This is not brand new information. I just happen to have been born right now to come and be Jen in this lifetime as a 40-year-old, currently single mum, vibing to this life of alternate living, of doing things differently, because that is what my soul came here to remind people of and to help raise the vibration and the frequency of the planet right now, because there's a lot of fear around. There's a lot of trying to keep us down, keep us from our power, keep us from understanding our connection to Mother Earth, to each other, to ourselves, to spirit. Because of course, when we are disconnected, we are easily molded and manipulated and controlled. And what better way to really break free from societal control than to choose to live life differently? And that is what I do. And that is what so many of my people do. And if you are listening to this, maybe that's what you do too, or there's a little spark within you that really feels it, that really knows that there's something not right. Maybe you are aware of the things that you're seeing on social media. And yes, there is some ego spirituality popping off, as there always will be, just like there are completely unegoed muggles and humans, you know. There's always going to be the balance of both, you know, always. But equally, there is a lot of actual truth within some of the misinformation that is shared and put out at times. And it's hard to discern that, of course. But if you can feel into it with your heart and think about anywhere, anyone, anything that tells you that you are not in control of your own life, your own choices, your own destiny, your own decisions, then that is an ulterior motive, and that isn't for you and for your highest good, you know. And if you're seeing things about the latest thing about, you know, we're going to block out the sun because of global warming, I'm like, okie dokie. Right. And, you know, there are many people that have noticed for years about, like, hang on, what are these planes doing in the sky? And like, oh, it was sunny a minute ago and now it's really rainy. When you just really just witness these things and see it, you can feel it and feel the truth in it. And there are many things that people would perhaps think you're a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist, but ultimately there's probably truth in a lot of it as well. And what we're afraid of makes us uncomfortable, and so we maybe don't want to look at it, don't want to worry about it. Maybe there's absolutely no way to find any proof of these things. Maybe the proof is hidden from us. Who knows? But ultimately, in your heart, are you feeling like you are able to completely be yourself? Go where you want to go? Do you feel free? Do you feel like you have a voice? Do you feel seen? Do you feel heard? Do you feel accepted? Because that is the ultimate thing that we should be all giving each other, everyone. We should all be able to be feeling that in our lives. And to me, that is heart-centered living. That is doing it differently. That is being aware of maybe controlling things that are happening around the world and choosing to give love to them, choosing to believe deep in my heart that it is different. It gets to be different. And yeah, I'm not spreading any fear into any of that, because it's what they want, right? So sending you so much love, so much laughter, joy, ease, grace, and absolute lightness of heart, and pouring in that soul light, that nourishing, nurturing light that helps you see your way in the dark, in your shadows, on your journey, so that you can hold yourself and be held by that love too. Thank you for listening to my lovely little ramble and channeled guidance, clearly, because something has definitely flowed this evening. I am incredibly grateful. And yeah, if there's any way in which any of this has helped you or spoken to a part of you that really needed to be heard or witnessed today, then please leave a comment, send me a message. I'd love to know. And yeah, just sending big love. You've been listening to the Inconsistency Club podcast with me, Jenny Fiennes-Giles. Thanks for listening.